Let us continue with exercise 14. Question number 6. In given figure, two chords AC and BD of a circle intersect at point E. If arc AB and arc CD they are equal, we have to prove that BE is equals to EC and AE is equals to ED. Okay, for this we'll be doing construction. I will be joining AB and DC. Now given is two chords AC and BD of circle where arc AB is equals to arc CD. To prove BE is equals to EC and AE is equals to ED. As we have discussed, for the construction we'll be joining AB and CD. Now proof. Because arc AB is equals to arc CD, this is given. This implies that chord AB will be equal to chord CD. I will name this as equation number 1. Now in triangle AEB and triangle CED, AEB and CED, AB is equals to CD, we have proved above. Angle BAE and is equals to angle CDE, and angle ABE is equals to angle ECD, angles in the same segment. Therefore, triangle AEB is congruent to triangle CED by ASA congruency rule, and by CPCT we can prove BE is equals to EC and AE is equals to ED. Hence proved. Now question number 7. In given figure, two chords AB and CD of a circle intersect at point P. If AB is equals to CD, we need to prove that arc AD is equals to arc CB. For this, it is given two chords AB and CD of circle intersect each other at point P inside the circle where AB is equals to CD. To prove, arc AD is equals to arc CB. For proof, now because AB is equals to CD, this is given. That means minor arc AB will be equal to minor arc CD. Now, subtracting arc BD from both sides, this arc from both sides, what do we get? Arc AD is equals to arc CB, and hence proved. This is what we need to prove. Next, we'll move to question number 8. If two sides of a cyclic quadrilateral are parallel, prove that its other two sides are equal and its diagonals are equal. Now, this is a cyclic quadrilateral. A quadrilateral whose all the four vertices are lie on the circumference of the circle. Now, these two lines, they are given parallel. To prove AD is equals to BC, this is what we need to prove, and AC is equals to BD. That means diagonals are equal. This is for the second part, and for the first part, AD is equals to BC. Proof: in quadrilateral ABCD, AB is parallel to DC. This is given. Therefore, angle CAB is equals to angle DCA. These are alternate angles. This implies arc BC will be equal to arc AD. Equal arcs, they subtend equal angles at the circumference of the circle. Therefore, AD will be equal to BC. We know equal arcs, they have equal chords also. Now we'll be moving to triangle ABC and triangle ADB. We've already done. AB is equals to AB, this is common. BC is equals to AD from equation number 1. Angle ACB is equals to angle ADB, angles in the same segment. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADB by SAS congruency rule, and by CPCT we can say AC is equals to BD. Now this is for the first part. Hence we have proved. Question number 9. In given figure, AB, BC and CD are equal. AB, BC and CD, they are equal chords of a circle with center O, and AD is a diameter. If angle DEF, this angle is 110 degrees. Find angle AEF, this angle AEF, and the second one angle FAB. Now for this we need to do the construction. I will be joining AE, BE and CE. Now in order to prove, let's start with this. Now because AB is equals to BC is equals to CD, therefore their corresponding arcs will also be equal. If these chords are equal, then we can say the corresponding arcs are also equal. And if arcs are equal, then their respective angles will also be equal. Therefore, angle AEB is equals to angle BEC is equals to angle CED. Equal arcs subtend equal angles at the circumference of the circle. And angle AED, this is 90 degree. Angle AED, if we talk about this whole angle, this will be 90 degree angle in a semicircle. Now, let's start proving the first one. That is, in order to find the measure of angle AEF. Angle AEF is equals to angle DEF minus AED. DEF minus AED. If we subtract this measures, now this is DF is given 110 and AED is 90 degree. Therefore, angle AEF will be equal to 20 degree. For the second part, because ABEF is a cyclic quadrilateral, therefore angle FAB plus angle BEF, angle FAB plus angle BEF. If we talk about these angles, these two angles, they will be 180 degree because sum of the opposite angles of the cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degree. BEF is 50 degrees. Now FAB plus 50. Now how BF is coming out to be 50 degrees. 30 degree plus 20 degree. Now we know this is 20 degree. We've already got that. And that one angle, this one angle is 30 degree. So therefore BEF is coming out to be 50 degree. Therefore angle FAB is equals to 180 minus 50. That means 130 degree. So this is how we'll get the value of angle FAB. Question number 10. In given figure, ABCD is a pentagon inscribed in a circle. If AB is equals to BC is equals to CD and angle BCD is 110, angle BAE is 120, find the values of angle ABC, this angle, CDE, this angle AED, this angle, and angle EAD, and I will be joining this. Now for this, we need to do construction. I will be joining BE, CE, and AD. So these are the constructions we will be doing in order to get the measures of the angles. Let us first of all find angle ABC. Now in cyclic quadrilateral EBCD, if you see this cyclic quadrilateral, we know angle BCD is 110. Therefore angle BED, this angle will be 70 degree because 180 minus 110 will be 70 degree. BC is equals to CD is equals to AB. This is given. This implies the corresponding arcs will also be equal. That will be arc BC is equals to arc CD is equals to arc AB. Now angle CED and angle BEC, both these angles will be equal. Therefore, I will be dividing it by 2. 70 divided by 2, this will be 35 degree. Therefore, angle AEB is coming out to be 35 degrees. For the second part, in cyclic quadrilateral AECB. Now we'll focus this cyclic quadrilateral. We know angle AEC plus angle ABC, these two angles. So sum of these two angles will be 180 degree. Now as we already got that one is 70 degree plus angle ABC will be 180. Therefore angle ABC is coming out to be 110 degrees. Next, now in triangle, let's continue with this. Now in triangle, now we know in triangle ABE, this triangle, AEB plus ABE plus EAB is equals to 180 degree. Angle sum property of the triangle. AEB is 35 degrees. EAB is 120 degrees given to us. So therefore, angle ABE will be equal to 180 minus 155, which is coming out to be 25 degrees. Therefore, angle EBC is equals to angle ABC minus angle ABE. If you look at this, EBC, this angle will be equal to ABC, this whole angle, minus angle ABE, this one angle. So we'll be subtracting. That one is 110 degrees minus 25. So angle EBC is coming out to be 85 degrees. Now in cyclic quadrilateral EBCD, angle EBC plus angle CDE is equals to 180 degree. Opposite angles of the cyclic quadrilateral, the sum is 180 degree. So 85 degrees plus CDE is equals to 180, and therefore angle CD is equals to 95 degrees. Now we'll move to third part, that is angle AED. Angle AED. This one is 35, this one is 35, this one is 35. So 35 plus 35 plus 35, that is coming out to be 105 degrees. Fourth part, in cyclic quadrilateral ABCD now. ABCD will be taking this cyclic quadrilateral. Angle DAB plus angle BCD is 180 degree. BCD we already got 110 degrees. Therefore angle DAB is 70 degree. But angle EAB is given to be 120 degree. Therefore EAD will be equal to 120 minus 70 degrees. That means 50 degrees. So this is how we get the value of angle EAD. Kindly go through all these questions and the doubts will be discussed in the online class. Thank you, students.